Hi, in this video I'm going to cover site performance. It's a new module that we've added to WPP, and this module is all about the actual physical performance of your site. So we're talking basically about the page load speeds, the site load speeds, so just how fast your pages and sites are presented to any visitors and what's holding them up and how you can fix any slow page load issues. Now we're using two main places to measure the site performance. One of those is GTmetrix. Now there is a plugin for GTmetrix that can be loaded into your blog, but for this particular module we don't actually use the plugin itself, although you can put that onto the site and it will link to it from this module, but we actually use the GTmetrix API and we go direct to GTmetrix themselves and pull the results from there. And we also use the P3 plugin profiler, and so that WP Pipeline can manage and control this particular plugin, we have a special version of that for you, and you can get that from the link here. So, and you'll notice down here against the link it says right click, copy location, copy link location, and important, you must use this link to install your WPP P3 plugin. Now there is a P3 plugin profiler by Google, by GoDaddy, that sits in the WordPress repository. Now this is exactly the same plugin, but it is modified specifically to work with WP Pipeline. So you must use this version and not the version from the WordPress directory. But either way, you add the plugins in as normal. So you can right click on this particular link, choose copy link location, and I can now go to the main control page. And from the main page, I can add that link directly into the remote web plugin library. I'm just going to give it a custom name and say this is a modified for WPP, and then I can add that plugin and it will appear down here in my plugin library. There we are, WPP P3 Profiler. Okay, and once it's in my library, of course, I can deploy that to one, some, or all of my blogs as I like. If I go back to the site performance page, okay, before we go any further, just need to say that we do need to sign up for a GTmetrix account. It's completely free. So just click on the account here and it will take you to the GTmetrix page. Now I've already got an account and I'm logged, it's just logged me straight in, but if you haven't got an account, it will prompt you to sign up. So simply sign up here. It's just an email address and name, etc. And you need to confirm that as usual. And then back at this page, gtmetrix.com/API, you'll be able to find your API keys, your email address and your API keys up in this top left-hand corner under your API details. So if you copy those, and back here, we simply need to add those into the email and API key up here where it says add GTmetrix API keys. I'm just going to add mine in there. Click add API keys, and this will add the API keys specifically to WPP. Now I haven't yet distributed those API keys to the individual plugins. As I said, just to be clear here, WPP site performance module actually uses the GTmetrix account directly. So now we've added the API key, it will actually now work even though we haven't added it to the plugins. But if you wish to run the plugins as well, then you do need to add the API keys to the individual plugins. And I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. Okay, so with our GTmetrix plugin installed and a WPP P3 plugin profiler installed on all our sites, we can begin to use the site performance module. Now we've got the Just Do It menu as normal, and in here you will see down the very bottom we have configure GTmetrix API. So if you have installed the GTmetrix plugin, to be able to use that within here you need to actually add the APIs. And you can select one, some, or all of your blogs and add the API key to your installed plugins. So you simply select that from the configure GTmetrix API on the bottom of the Just Do It link, and of course Just Do It, and it will go off and do that for you. And with your API keys installed, we're ready to go. Just a mention of API keys. I just need to mention the API credits at this point. Now, the GTmetrix API requires credits, but a free account should be good enough for most normal usage. You will initially get 100 credits for free, and then you'll get 20 additional credits every day. Now, you can buy additional credits if required, but as I said, really that amount should keep most normal users satisfied.